Greetings, gang. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Red. Oh, good. I'm glad you got it. Hey, Peace and Positivity. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, C. Scott. Hey, Kiss JG. All right, so we're going to do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on. And then we are out of here. Hey, AV. Hey, Candace Q. Oh my God, you finally got a chance to catch it live. I'm so glad you got a chance to catch it. All right, gang. So let's see what's going on. I missed you guys on Monday, but I've been resting. So peace and positivity, don't be mad at me. No, I've been busting my ass. I ain't really been wrestling. I damn sure ain't been wrestling. What? This is not WWE. You know what, Amy? I emailed you about your child, okay? You ain't bought no food, no formula. I'm doing really good, Candace. Thank you. Yeah. Right, wrestling? Like what? No, I have not been wrestling. What the heck? You know your child love fancy feast. That's all they'll eat. So, you know. Okay, gang, here we go. Overall energy is a Two of Wands in reverse. So you could be choosing not to go further with something. It could also be a situation where you were giving more than you were receiving with a Queen of Cups in reverse court card energy. So someone could have been like shortchanging you, or, you know, I feel like you could have had a chance to expand in something, but whoever this Queen of Cups in reverse is, this is somebody that doesn't know how to conduct business. With the Two of Wands in reverse, like they don't have emotional intelligence when it comes to like business either. Like, so like if you had a chance to expand, they put their feelings before that. Now this doesn't have to be romantic at all. Like this could be somebody who, if they're unhappy in their love life or something, they go to work and they treat everybody at work wrong, or like they don't raise or promote anyone due to whatever imbalance they have emotionally. Like somebody's not a good leader because they let their emotions get in the way. Hey Gio, show me this please. So your expansion is being blocked at this time because of this Queen of Cups in reverse. Hey Menacent. Yeah. Now, unbeknownst to you, this person could have had like some little feelings for you or some little lightweight crush on you. And maybe it wasn't reciprocated with the Two of Wands in reverse. And this is why they're blocking your expansion as well. But I feel like this is definitely deserved. Like you deserve to expand with the World card. Like you deserve this. Saturn energy, you worked hard for this. But you worked really hard. You got the Temperance here. You worked hard. You kept like your cool. You stayed balanced in this situation. Let's see. What is this Queen of Cups in reverse? Thanks for liking the video. Yeah, see? Total opposite energy. The Queen of Cups in reverse is being clarified by the Temperance in reverse. And the Two of Wands in reverse is clarified by the World in reverse. Hey, Kate. So it's like you have a chance like to expand, but somebody is so imbalanced, they're causing like a blockage for you to get ahead in some area in your life. It could be too like you could have like very creative ideas or something. Um and they're blocking that too. But you deserve this. This is two opposite energies. You're more balanced than this person. You could even be more calm than this person. More level-headed as well. I clarify this energy. I get the Ace of Pentacles. So you're gonna still advance in some way, but I feel like this person needs to either get out of the way. Let's see. What needs to happen with this Queen of Cups in reverse, please? Show me. Wow, Queen of Swords in reverse. They need to get told off. They need to meet their match. Whoever this Queen of Cups in reverse is, this person needs to like, they need to get checked. Like somebody needs to go off on them. Like they need to get humbled. Like somebody needs to tell them like, get out your feelings. This is, we're supposed to be creating something here, or like you're holding people back because of your feelings. Like somebody needs to check them. Somebody needs to say something to them and like pull no punches. Like they need to just tell them like it is. Yeah, after tarot, 2 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, with the 10 of Wands. Somebody needs to tell them about themselves. This is the only way this burdensome person will be dropped, so that you can like make room for yourself. Claim what's rightfully yours. This person has to get checked, get put in their place, so they can get out the way. All right, let's see. Let's see, what is this Temperance in the World here and the Ace of Pentacles? Empress in reverse. Somebody knows that you have potential, but they want you to feel self-conscious about like what it is that you know how to do. Like you could be very talented or very intelligent, like you know a lot, you have a lot to bring to the table. This is very threatening to this Queen of Cups in reverse. So they're trying to like project their insecurities onto you so that you'll like not go for whatever it is you're trying to get. They want you to feel like you're not worthy of it. They're doing it through like some type of emotional tactic though. Like they want you to feel insecure like them. They want you to feel like you can't produce something. Because the Empress is all about growth, abundance. Somebody wants you to feel like you can't create abundance in your life. They want you to feel stuck. But it's like that's not who you are with the Temperance, the World, the Ace of Pentacles. You have so much more potential than that. What is this, please? Yeah, see? You're showing up as the Queen of Cups in the upright. So you're not insecure. You're not like emotionally imbalanced. Like I'm telling you, like you're very level-headed and like nurturing. Hey, Lily Cat. I feel like whatever it is that you do, like you put a lot of love into it as well with the Queen of Cups. But somebody doesn't want you to like stand on that, embody that. They want you to be very insecure and like self-conscious or something. Now, excuse me. If this isn't around like your creativity or advancing in your life, it could be like you could have a partner who knows that like if you really put yourself out there that you would shine and that you know you would even make a good amount of money with the Ace of Pentacles. So with the Empress in reverse, this person may like try to body shame you or not celebrate you in a way so that you will feel like, am I doing something wrong? Like, am I too big with the world? Like, are my dreams too far-fetched? Should I stay in this small town? It's something like that. Like, that I feel like you need to go for bigger things. Forget what that Queen of Cups in reverse is saying. You have to do this for you. Because, you know, they're going to withdraw their love from you every time you strive for the next goal. Or they're going to move the goalposts every time. So you have to be like very, you know, assertive at this time and just block out what everybody is saying and just do what it is you know you can do. It's time for you to branch out and expand. There's so much more in this world for you to see, experience, do. So you're going to have to make a change. And once you make this change, it's going to block out that person. Because they're not going to be able to go with the Two of Wands in reverse. So basically, just keep expanding. Keep pushing to get bigger, more. That's going to shrink this person's presence in your life. There's just the illusion. They're just trying to paint the illusion that you can't expand because they're afraid of you expanding. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so the Queen of Cups in reverse, like I was saying, their feelings are in something as far as expansion goes. Somebody's like afraid. And I saw the Six of Cups in reverse when I was shuffling. Somebody feels like if you expand, then you're going to leave them behind. You're going to forget about them. They're not going to be able to, you know, be a part of whatever it is that you're about to do. Somebody may try to like fake an illness too, so that like you don't leave, or that you don't go somewhere, do something that could be really lucrative for you, really successful for you with the Ace of Pentacles. Show me this, please. Page of Cups in reverse. You're gonna have to be very unapologetic too. Like, no, this is what I love, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm not apologizing to you because I'm moving on. I'm doing something bigger with my life. Like, you're gonna have to be like that. Because whoever this is, either they have the ability to tug on your heartstrings, or it's their emotions that's trying to cause some type of blockage for you to move forward. This is not one of those scenarios where you need to be like, well, I'm sorry, but I have to take this trip to do this. I'm sorry, but I have to. Like, no, you just got to do it. Stop apologizing, like, for your own success or for your need to grow. Because what's happening is you could be taking on somebody else's insecurities. All right, let's see. It's like put your emotions to the side and just go for whatever it is you need to go for. And you're going to have to block out. Don't allow anybody to attach their emotions to your goals. Like a what about me as person. Because it's your life with the world card. Shout out to you in Wales, Katie. Hey, HB3. This is your life. And you just got to do what's best for you. All right, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is an energy of codependency. Like somebody knows that you can stand on your own, but that's what makes them afraid. Seven of Wands in reverse. Somebody also, too, doesn't want you to have any boundaries with them. Somebody just kind of like wants you to be like stuck to them and, oh, don't place a boundary with me. That's going to offend me. Like somebody has a very fucked up way of looking at other people's boundaries. They are offended. Like a boundary to them means that you don't love them. You don't care about them. You not needing them and not allowing them to lean on you makes them feel like you're pushing them away. But they're actually pushing you away by being like that. This person could be very needy or they need constant validation, you know, like even while you're working hard, they need you to keep looking back and being like, I'm just working. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just cleaning out my car. I'm like, somebody needs, and that's too much. Especially when you have the World, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Temperance. You're trying to balance out your own world, get your life together, get your money stable. And there's just somebody who's brooding, Queen of Cups in reverse, in the background over the decisions you're making for your life. Because it's not attached to them. Hi, Elizabeth. That's very unhealthy. Because somebody knows that you can do good on your own. They don't want that. They need to be needed. The Queen of Cups in reverse needs to be needed. Show me this, please. Yeah, see? Like I told you, you go from the Nine of Pentacles in reverse to the 10 in the upright. Like somebody knows that you can have it all on your own, so they try to take a pentacle away from you, but you gain a pentacle anyway, and you get to the 10. So even if somebody's trying to hold you back or, you know, make things hard for you or not allow you to advance, even within a company, relationship, life, whatever have you, you're still going to advance, but it's like you're going to get the 10 of Pentacles on your own. Like this is somebody showing you their true colors, like that they don't want to see you grow. So you're going to be pushed. With the World card being represented by Saturn, that's a very disciplined energy. Saturnian people are very goal focused, you know, like Hey, son, they're very goal focused. And so that can make other people feel small even without them trying, you know? So you're going to get this 10 of Pentacles on your own. And it's going to be better that you did get it on your own. Because if with the 2 of Wands in reverse, if you're trying to include somebody in whatever it is you're building, every time this person gets in their feelings, they're going to fuck it up. Like I see somebody playing Jenga and they're like doing really well. And somebody across the table is not doing really well. So they just, right when you about to win, they just knock the whole Jenga tower down so that you can't win. And they can satisfy some like childish, petty need that they have with the Page of Cups in reverse. So somebody could be a sore loser as well. Show me this, please. What the fuck did I just say? Tower in reverse. They knocked, I said knock the Jenga tower down. I'm telling you. This is what somebody wants to do. But the tower is in reverse. So even if they do call themselves knocking your tower down, you're just going to rebuild something better in its place because you have the 10 of Pentacles to do it. So somebody could be thinking they're blocking your expansion or something like that. But you have an ace in the hole here. With the Ace of Pentacles and the World and the Temperance, you have an ace in the hole. So you get to your 10 of Pentacles regardless. And now that this tower has fallen, you're able to build something stronger in its place. And this person won't be able to say they had a hand in you building this new thing. Are you taking a chance in another direction? I want to backtrack a bit and clarify the 2 of Wands in reverse. So when you expand and you get away from this person, it's like you're dodging a bullet because you could be like right on the precipice of success and this is the last roadblock. This person is the last roadblock. Like, so you're going to have to allow them to be removed out of your life with this tower. Let me see. Spirit, what is this 2 of Wands in reverse, please? The Sun in reverse. Yeah. You're not going to be able to shine around this imbalanced connection because there's no even give or take. And this King of Cups in reverse matches that Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody's emotions are going to fuck up whatever you build in every single time. 4 of Swords. So you need to take a break from this person. This is someone you have to like recharge from after you deal with. This is how you know who they are. When you leave them, you feel exhausted. You could feel as if you've done a gang of emotional labor. You just poured out all your waters or they emotionally dumped on you or something. And that could like be taking time away from what you need to be doing to expand. Somebody feels like you're doing this to them. But Spirit says you're not. They're projecting because they know that that's what they're doing to you. I just heard there's no crying in baseball. So that could be significant to somebody. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? We have the devil in reverse with the King of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, so this negative energy is not going to be able to attach itself to your legacy. There could be somebody who is very toxic that wants to attach themselves to your legacy. That's very dangerous because the King of Pentacles builds their legacy on their own. So this is somebody who was not shooting with you in the gym, but they feel entitled with the devil in reverse, King of Pentacles, to something that was not their creation, something that they have no control over. Now the devil card can represent like obsession, codependency as well, or dependency on something. With it being in reverse though, I feel like this is someone you won't allow that to happen with. You could be a very headstrong person and you just kind of like, you could just be like the kind of person that's like, no, I got it. I got it. Because you know that if you, okay, Spirit just says, do me a favor and don't do me any favors. So you could know that like you have to, this legacy depends on you, because if you allow someone to attach to it, their emotions, their negativity, their toxicity, their evil, wicked spirit is going to be attached to whatever it is you're building, and that's not what you want. Yeah, King of Swords in the upright, because you're trying to build your legacy on your own by doing the right thing. You could have like a clear vision of like how you want something to turn out. You're being encouraged to just stick to that. This is not a time as well for you to give in to any type of temptation. Somebody may try to use like sex or lust or something to attach themselves to you because they see you as this King of Pentacles. Show me this, please. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, something is being built in your honor, or like you are going to expand. You're going to meet the right people. You're going to have like the right team. What is this? Four of Wands. This is what you need to, this is like the missing piece to the puzzle, like the right people around you that believe in you or something like that. Some of you guys just can't wait to like branch out on your own, whether that's your own home, your own apartment, your own personal space. I feel like you're waiting for the right opportunity for that as well. It's been very touch and go or very iffy for you for a while with the fourth house energy there, like your stability. But I feel like it's because maybe you're in the wrong environment. You may live with the wrong people or around the wrong people. Like even if it's not inside your home, it could be like the neighborhood or something like that. But you know that like you're destined for more. Like this is like a diamond in the rough. The way I'm seeing the King of Pentacles is like Aladdin or something. Show me this, please. Yeah, 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah. You're going to get over it, and you are going to be unapologetic. You're not going to have any regrets, because you're going to start to see things grow. You're going to start to see things come together. Things are going to be more cohesive, and you're going to be like, man, I should have done this a long time ago. Be mindful. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Swords. Be mindful of anybody trying to make you have like some emotional outbursts to trick you up out your spot. And especially with us going into Mercury retrograde, communication could be weird. People could be speaking from like an unhealthy emotional space, or just be speaking from like hurt feelings or something like that. Don't respond. Like, keep focusing on your goals, because somebody kind of wants to like make some type of public embarrassment with the 3 of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're going to take the bait. Now that you're hearing this message, you definitely shouldn't take the bait. Don't have an emotional outburst about anything at this time. And don't let anybody attach their emotions and their feelings to whatever it is that you're creating here in the 3 of Pentacles. That'll be your Tower moment right there. You're going to have to be the King of Pentacles and go it alone for a minute, until you have rebuilt on a firmer foundation and boundaries are put in place. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Hey, Lam Lou. Let's get on this 7 of Swords person. Let's see what this is about. Show me this 7 of Swords, please. Three of Pentacles. The enemy is way too close to you. The enemy is a part of your circle, your tribe, your workspace, your environment. They're on your team. The enemy is on your team. They're an open enemy though, so this is why you may not notice them. But if the Hierophant of the High Priestess come out, then we know something. But I feel like whoever this is, they're too close for comfort. Like, they're too close to whatever it is you're creating. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Swords. They're even too close to like where you're supposed to have peace at, rest at. They could be trying to like get in your head too. It's something about you being this Empress, very abundant. But I don't like it, because it's like the people around you could know you're very abundant, but with the 7 of Swords, they don't want you to know that. So if you cook a fabulous dish, they'll eat it, but they won't say, oh my God, this tastes good. But inside, they're like, oh my God, this is the best lasagna I ever fucking had in my life. Somebody might make a good lasagna. I don't know why lasagna came out. Gooey, saucy. Nice little Caesar salad on the side and some garlic bread. Yeah. So you know, that's just an example, but you might make a mean lasagna, and these will be people to show up to your table to eat your lasagna, but they won't say it was good. You know, but they know it's good with the Empress. Whatever you do, it's very fruitful. But you have some people around you who don't want you to know it's good. They could be, with the Seven of Swords, they could be even benefiting from it with the Three of Pentacles. But they're not going to tell you that. Hey, Savon. Girl, you already know. Hook it up. But yeah, so you know, you have some people around you that see you as this Empress. They see you abundant. They see you as nurturing, giving, open, whatever. Capable even with the Three of Pentacles. But they don't want to tell you that because they don't want to gas you up, so to speak, or they don't want to blow your head up, or they just fear you being in your power. Yeah, Esther. You know? So this, you know, I just got that flash in my mind of like the Last Supper. Some of you know who your open enemy is. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like you're not confused at all by who this is. Like, it's very clear to you who this is. Show me this, please. This person would almost rather starve even than to tell you, I really like your lasagna. Can I have another piece? Like, they would rather starve than to admit that. Let them starve. Show me this, please. The Magician. Yeah, see? I'm telling you, somebody knows your power. They know you're capable. They know you're very abundant. They know that you can manifest abundance like nobody's business. That's why they're sticking around. So with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, you could be around opportunists. Somebody is watching whatever someone creates, then they go and try to make a dupe of it. But they don't even have all the tools you do. And even if they do have the tools, they don't have like the recipe to your sauce. All right, y'all need to make me a lasagna because I keep having sauce and all kind of images coming up in my head. But yeah, it's like you're very capable. You're abundant. Like whatever you like, got the Midas touch with the Empress and the Magician. Like anything you touch is gonna turn to gold. Anybody you touch, you can even have healing hands. All right, babe, I'm tightening up. You can have healing hands. I just heard growing hands too. So like if you do hair, you may have clients that have been with you for like 10, 15 years because they know if they get their hair washed and braided or flat ironed or silk pressed or whatever it is, if they know if they go to you, their hair gonna grow. Like you could have very growing hands or healing hands or just a healing aura. But it's something magical about you. The way you move, the way you present yourself. You're just magical as fuck. And there's open enemies who want to benefit from your magic, but they don't want to like even respect you with the Seven of Swords. Because nobody respects you if they're an open enemy in your court. They don't respect you. Show me this, please. Yeah. Lovers in reverse with the high priestess in reverse. And I told you, if it come out, then we know something. This person's intuition is off. Whoever this is with the lovers in reverse, you can't trust them. But their intuition is very poor. Their discernment is very poor. So this is somebody who swears they're intuitive, but they're not intuitive enough to know that you know their intentions, that you guys are not soulmates, that y'all not connected like that. Like somebody, or that they think you don't know that you can't trust them with the Seven of Swords. Wait, let me cover up the lovers. Y'all know they've been tripping lately. Yeah, so it's like somebody thinks they're clever. If you look at the guy on the Seven of Swords, he thinks he's clever, but he's walking into a trap. But he's not intuitive, he or she, whatever. They're not intuitive enough to know that you can see them being the enemy, being the open enemy. With the lovers, they think that maybe they think they're charming, or that you guys have some special connection, so you would never suspect their true intentions, their true feelings about you, their true motives. Okay, let me see. Show me this, please. Page of Wands. Oh, they think you young yet. Okay, so somebody, maybe you have like a very youthful spirit, and it comes across to someone who lacks discernment as naivete. You know, like when you like fun, outgoing, people sometimes they see that they mark you as prey. Prey. They mark you as prey, and they become the predator. And they feel like, oh, they're young minded, or they're young, they're unsuspecting, they're naive. They can't see that I'm trying to run game on them. Yeah. So somebody sees you as a page, but you're not a page. You just have a youthful spirit, a free spirit. Or some of you may look younger than you are. So people may try to sun you, or you may just like not say everything you know. A lot of the times when you know more than you say, people automatically kind of like deem you as like airheaded, or yeah, like naive, like unknowing, not knowing anything. So it's very shocking when you step into place, or you speak from your chest, you say it with your chest, like you say what you know. It's very shocking to these people when that happens. Show me this, please. Or you could be very like easygoing with the Page of Wands, but excited about something. Yeah, we have the Fool. You could be excited about like life or something. You just haven't let the world like harden you. And so it's just odd. People who don't come from peace, it's hard for them to be around it, understand it. Something to do with the childhood. We talked about the Six of Cups earlier. So you can have a very childlike spirit, even if you like well into like your 60s or something. You ever seen those elders? They be having like youthful spirits, still be in the gym, lifting weights, like they going on trips, they traveling, they living their life, hair blowing in the wind. You know, they didn't let age define them, or they didn't let life circumstances kill their joy. And I feel like this represents your energy here. So this make people think it's easier to steal from you, to take from you. With the Page of Wands, the Fool, even take your good ideas. With the Seven of Wands in reverse, also expecting you to like never fight back, never push back, never speak up. Show me this High Priestess in reverse, please. And if you're really kind, you know, people expect that as well. When you're really kind, they expect you to just kind of like let everything slide. I clarify the High Priestess in reverse. I get the Justice. So whoever this High Priestess in reverse is that's been trying to connect to you, attached to you relentlessly, they're under judgment. They're some type of justice is coming in. Can you show me this Justice, please? Whoever this open enemy is, you're getting justice. What's the Justice? The Hermit. And it came out in reverse. So the Justice is for someone like tampering with your peace. You know, like when the Hermit is in the upright, this is an energy of somebody who doesn't mind going within. The Hermit is also too depicted at the top of a mountain. So we go back to that expansion, that climb, or whatever it is. It's like you're getting justice for somebody like trying to throw monkey wrenches in your plan to get to the top in your own right. Show me this, please. Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse, trying to stop you from being victorious, stop you from being successful. I feel like this is a very chaotic spirit because if you go within and you're quiet, then they want to attack you in your sacred spaces. If you're Six of Wands and you're out and loud, they want to cause public humiliation. So, like that's like I said, this person is too close for comfort. Like, if you're quiet, they go looking for you. If you show up, they want to shun you, banish you. With the Seven of Swords, stalk you, lurk you even. High Priestess in reverse, and try to spiritually tap into you, and they're not being allowed to. This person, like, they don't want you to do nothing. You can't be quiet and you can't speak. If you quiet, they're on some, I don't know, they're you know, I'm seeing the Emperor in reverse. This person is like a tyrant or something. Like if they can't physically see you, then they spiritually stalk you with the High Priestess in reverse. And when they can physically see you, they want to Six of Wands in reverse, like cause you some type of shame or embarrassment, or hope that others don't show up for you, or this person is fucking deranged. Spirit's saying they just don't want you to exist at all, but that's not their decision. That's not within their power. Show me this, please. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands in reverse. Like I said, it's not in their power. It's not in their hands. That's not their decision. They don't get to decide that. Show me this, please. Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. They're not even consistent in their own life. Okay? Or they want you to be inconsistent. This person doesn't even show up for themselves in areas that it matters because they're too busy being like sneaky and conniving or something. Let me see if we're going to get out of this energy. Show me this. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Cups in reverse. They're unhappy. They don't have a support system that they desire. What they're hoping for is if people love you, they wish that they were loved in that same light, but they're not. It's because with the Seven of Swords, they self-sabotage a lot. They don't have any, they have a lack of discernment, so they make decisions based off of emotion instead of intuition. So they're their own worst nightmare. This person is self-sabotaging all across the board, and they don't show up for themselves, but they want other people to feel that as well. This is like, well, I'm not loved and supported, so nobody else around me can be either. They're very unhappy with the Nine of Cups in reverse. They feel like things are not being fulfilled. They don't have any wish fulfillment. Six of Pentacles in reverse. They don't have any support. They have a lack of resources in their life. And so this is what they're projecting outwardly to you with the Seven of Swords, High Priestess in reverse, Knight of Swords. It's because they're not calculated in the right way. It's like fly by the seat of the pants, always going off, popping off. Like, they don't have any, like, reserve. Thank you. Spirit says uncouth. All right, so that's their problem. Let's move forward. So if somebody's been moving reckless in your life or in your energy, you're going to be getting justice for that. Let's see. Show me this justice, please. Yeah, I forgot to show you this Wheel of Fortune. Kept wanting to come out for you guys. It's at the bottom of the deck with the Fool in the upright again. Your justice will be like your freedom. Okay? I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune as like a compass right now. So this is like, Spirit is kind of like where you want to go. Point in that direction with the Fool, and I'm going to help you get there. With the Justice. I just heard compass and key. So keys could be very significant. Somebody's last name could be Keys. Or you're going to be getting a key. But you got to figure out which direction you want to go in. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. But just know this is a mission you're going to have to go alone. Seven of Wands. And you're going to have heavy boundaries. I don't know, but I just got this feeling that Spirit normally does when they're like really pushing me. Somebody has a very, how do you say, like, somebody has like a very important calling in their life. And so you could have been being preserved for a long time. Like, whoever this is, it's like you only get to have so much fun, and then the boundaries have to come up. Then you have to get back to work. Nine of Pentacles. Somebody has like a light heart, but they like got a heavy spirit or something like that. Somebody's lighthearted, but they got like a heavy spirit. You have the Nine of Cups and the Moon. Like, somebody is like a really happy person, but I don't know, it's something heavy about them. Not heavy like they're gonna put that on other people, but like their energy is like very thick. Like, Spirit is showing me like energy. It's like I don't want to say clouds or smoke, but it looks like that. But it's like a protective layer around somebody, almost impenetrable. Like somebody has a very thick energy around them. This person moods kind of shift, but for the most part, with the Nine of Cups, they're happy more than they are sad. Somebody has like layers with the Seven of Wands and the Moon. They have layers of protection. You can't see it though, but it's on them. I can see it in the spirit, but you can't see it physically. Or if you can see it physically, this person may be like very curvaceous. We did see the Empress out here twice tonight. So sometimes the body puts on a protective weight when you are like a magnet, you know, like for people dumping on you or pulling on you. It happens in the spiritual first, and then physically your body will put on this protective weight to keep certain energies out. It may sound crazy, but it doesn't sound crazy to me. I feel like someone's a happy person, but they have a heavy soul or something. Show me this, please. Oh my God, I love you, Spirit. Because I was about to say this. The reason they have a heavy soul with the Moon and the Nine of Cups is because of the Ten of Wands. They're carrying a lot of people's shit, like a lot of people's baggage, a lot of people's demons, a lot of people's projections. They're carrying a lot of people's emotions, energy, thoughts. Like somebody needs to learn how to like protect themselves, push away people sometimes. Somebody needs to learn like they don't have to carry the weight of the world on their shoulders. So if this is somebody that's happy with the Nine of Cups in their own right with the Nine of Pentacles, it's other people's shit that's weighing them down. Other people's hangups and problems and stuff that they gotta fix. Somebody feels like I can't truly be happy until so-and-so fixes something in their life, or until I help so-and-so fix something in their life. Like somebody's gonna have to drop the Ten of Wands because that's other people's shit. The Moon again, so this could even be subconsciously somebody's carrying other people's shit too. Like this person may not even have like any real true worries of their own with the Nine of Cups, but it's what other people going through that worries this person. Yeah, it is with the Three of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Other people's unhappiness is this person's loss. Somebody needs to stop enmeshing. Somebody needs to stop allowing people to dump and project, because they're not going to be there to help you clean it up. Ten of Cups in reverse. Once they get it off of them and it's on you, that's it. They're gone. They don't give a fuck how you transmute it. They're out of there. But you are showing up as a Temperance, so you can transmute some shit, but that's not supposed to be your whole existence. I just heard bane of my existence. So somebody could be the bane of your existence. Yeah, that's thick. That's why somebody's energy is thick. They're carrying a lot. They're shouldering a lot. Somebody could be having shoulder pain, back pain, upper back pain, shit, even lower back pain. And if you ain't been moving couches and none of that, it's because your body and your spirit are like, okay, we're holding this. So you may need an outlet. It might be good for somebody too to like get therapy, because I feel like whatever this is like nobody around you, and I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but I'm just hearing what spirit is like. Nobody around you gives a fuck. Like genuinely, maybe like one person. Like if you still got like a living parent that care about you, maybe they give a fuck. But nobody else gives a fuck. And they don't want to hear that shit. They just want you to be able to take their 10 of wands. They don't want you to talk about your long day at the office, your long uncomfortable commute home. You may need an outlet where somebody is not emotionally invested in what you're saying, because maybe if you go to someone too close for comfort to say what you're going through, they're going to internalize it and make it about them. So they may have main character syndrome, where it's like, well, I don't want to hear what you're going through because now I'm going to feel uncomfortable because I want you to be this beacon of joy every time I talk to you, or I want you to be open and available for me to dump on you. You're fucking up the rotation. So with the moon, you need an outlet that can't be seen to clear your subconscious mind, to get your head in order. That's why, this is just my opinion, but I feel like sometimes it really doesn't pay to be the strong friend. And I say friend, I use the term very loosely with quotation marks, because sometimes you're people's friend, but they're not your friend. Like they could come to you with anything, but you can't go to them with anything. And being a strong friend is not all it's trumped up to be. The strong friend tends to get envied, tends to get shunned until a problem arises. Then they want to pull you off the bench. The strong friend is always the person that has to kind of like tiptoe around their own feelings, because they don't want to make the people that come to them all the time uncomfortable. Because 9 times out of 10, when you're the strong friend and you tell them something you're struggling with, they're very dismissive. Let's be honest. They're very dismissive, or they're very short with you. They'll be like, oh, well, you just need to get over it. But if they come to you with that exact same problem, they're going to expect you to, like, with the moon, therapize them. Like, oh, so how does that make you feel? And when did you first notice that they was acting like that? Like, they're going to want you to be Iyanla Van Zant for them, but for you, they're like, wrap it up. We don't got time for you to be feeling your own shit. 10 of Wands, you need to be focused on my shit. So then, in essence, you had the 4 of Swords come out twice. These are the people that you're going to have to take a break from. Because they could have become used to you being a sounding board. And it could get very toxic. Like, oh, well, I just got into a terrible fender bender. And they'll be like, well, that's nothing because I went to get lunch and at the barista, my card declined. Like, this is someone who will compare traumas or tragedies or things like that. You'll never have a moment to breathe around this person. So I don't like that 10 of Wands being next to your 9 of Cups, because it's like you can't enjoy your happiness because too many people are dumping on top of it. I know you say you're having a peaceful day, but here's all my problems, or something like that. Like somebody tries to always bring some type of burdensome energy to your 9 of Cups. I'm hearing it's just to distract you, because you're the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody just wants to know, like, what are you doing? What are you doing for yourself that I'm not doing, or that you're not doing for me? All right, let's see. Yeah, I want to clarify that real quick. Show me this 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Why is somebody trying to burden the collective's happiness or wish fulfillment, self-fulfillment, emotional fulfillment? Why are they trying to burden this? Show me, please. 8 of Pentacles, because you work so hard for it. That's toxic as fuck. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Jealous bitch. Jealous, you know, bitch is interchangeable. Whoever this, like, that's crazy for that to be the answer. That's crazy for that to be the answer. Somebody wants to burden you because you pay too much attention to your own happiness, or you pay too much attention to what you're building to make you happy, because the 8 of Pentacles, you're building something. Queen of Wands in reverse does not take lightly to not being paid attention to, being the center of the attention, being the only person or the only girl or the starlight, the only pretty friend. What it's a whole mess, okay? So if you're working on something that's making you happy and you're not able to give attention to this Queen of Wands in reverse, they're gonna be a burden to you on purpose. This is why. They feel like whatever it is you're working on that makes you happy, it overshadows whatever role they've appointed themselves in your life. Nah. Somebody mad that you a better mom than they were. Like if this is a mother-in-law or a stepmom or some shit, or shit, your own mom or your own sister, somebody is like upset that you're better at something that they were too busy being selfish to care about. And it didn't dawn on them that they were lacking in that area until they saw you doing something and doing it well with the 9 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. And this don't just have to be a woman. This is a court card, so it's a person. Somebody just doesn't like that you do something well that they haven't put enough passion behind. Something that they've given up on even. Something that they're lackadaisical about. But it's important to you with the 8 of Pentacles and the After Tarot. You're completing it right now. You see he's got the hammer in his hand, but all the pentacles are built up. In the traditional tarot, not all the pentacles are up yet. So this is something, let me see if I can find it, that you've built from the ground up, or that you've mastered, something that you've worked hard to do and be and become. Yeah. Oh, I think I pulled it already. Oh, let me see. Yeah. If you look on the traditional tarot, not all the pentacles are built up yet. There's some on the floor. He's got one on his workbench that he's still working on, and there's some already up. So you've completed something. You're at its completion. But it's making people uncomfortable that you had to like not carry them on your back as you built this. That's what you were supposed to have done. Or if you were building yourself back up, people feel like you building yourself back up from whatever it is that you experienced took your attention away from me and my problems and what I wanted out of you. And this is why I'm upset with you. Queen of Wands in reverse. This is why I'm never going to acknowledge how good your lasagna is. Because nobody even shows up to my house to eat mine. But everybody was at your house that day eating your lasagna. But they got a nasty spirit, so ain't nobody going to want to eat from their hand anyway. So you just dealing with like some narcs or some sociopaths or some wicked people who feel like, you know, sometimes people have main character syndrome in a life that isn't even theirs. They could come along while you're building something, Eight of Pentacles, and suggest that you take your attention away from that because they need you to distract them from their own unhealthy way of thinking and being. People like this tend to attach themselves to people who carry the energy of an empath, or people who are the Empress, Queen of Cups, very nurturing, very patient with the Temperance, very giving. They like to try people like that. Try to distract you as well. You know? All right, show me this, please. So something is near completion or already completed, and you could just be looking at it like, okay, now what do I do with it? How do I make this? How do I make something move? Knight of Swords, don't be impulsive. You don't gotta snake nobody to get what you want. Two of Wands, you're gonna have it. You started off your reading with the Two of Wands in reverse. Now it's coming out in the upright. It's like you're gonna have it. But I want you to be mindful. Be mindful of anybody that's trying to rush you into some type of relationship, some type of contract, some type of connection. Be mindful of that. Because we're seeing here with the Knight of Swords, Court card energy, and the Two of Wands, you're close to completing something, or you've completed it and you're just trying to figure it out. And here comes this Knight coming in and rushing, trying to get you to either connect with them, be in a relationship with them, go into business with them, create something with them with the creativity energy. And they could be rushing you like, oh, if we do this, we'll expand. We'll get this, we'll get that. But with the Knight of Swords, I don't feel like this person has like a valuable plan put in place. Like they're too distracted. Their mind is too distracted. So here again, Spirit is telling you, you need to just expand and do something on your own at this time. Somebody's gonna start dating somebody. Spirit says don't move in with them. Or don't let them move in with you. They might be running in and out of your house, bringing different energies in and shit. Like, so be careful of anybody that's trying to rush you to make you make a decision real quick about them. Show me this decision, please. Yeah, the sun in reverse, just lights out. Nah, don't do it. Whatever this person is trying to rush you into doing, don't do it. It's going to destroy everything. And I know that sounds dramatic, but this is important for somebody. Every reading ain't going to be for everybody, but this is important for somebody. Because the sun in reverse, if you rush into something with somebody, it's going to make things hard. And things could already be going good for you with the Nine of Cups. Even if it's not perfect, they're good enough for you to deal with on your own. But if you bring this Knight of Swords in, somebody that's just rushing in, it's going to mess up a lot of stuff. It might even mess up Two of Wands, like connections you have with other people that are beneficial, that connections that give you the room to expand. You know what they say about the company you keep. It's not someone you take to a business meeting with you, a business lunch, brunch, dinner. This is not that person. Because they may be saying crazy shit with the sun in reverse, Knight of Swords, and crash everything you've been building. They'll be like, oh, I like collective, but I don't know. The person they brought to dinner or to the meeting with them was loud, reckless, interrupting everybody when they were talking, and they're not even in on the plan. So be mindful of that. If you've already been working on something and building something, this is not the time to bring somebody in on it. Because they don't have like the skill or like the knowledge or the patience. And they could be very flighty, you know. An important deadline could come up with the Two of Wands, and then with the Sun in reverse, they don't even show up. It's an important deadline. We're supposed to have this turned in by this day so we can make this profit, so we can get this whatever, and they don't even show up because they was out doing some other stupid shit. All right, let's move forward. So if you've come this far on your own, then shit, keep going until the right energy presents itself. Now let's get in on this Queen of Wands in reverse real quick. What is this Queen of Wands in reverse intentions for the collective, please? Two of Pentacles, to have you juggling, to have you scatterbrained, imbalanced. See how he got 1 foot up, 1 foot on the ground. Somebody's intentions, this is like deja vu I'm having right now. But anyway, somebody's intentions is to like keep somebody off kilter, like always guessing, wondering when the next shoe gonna drop. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords in reverse. Don't give way to those thoughts, though. I feel like whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse is, they probably deal with a lot of anxiety. Only way they know how to calm that down is like if they're around other people, or like if they're like, this is somebody that's got to always have something to do. Not because it's productive, but because they're trying to distract themselves from their own mind. So they always like, this person could be like always meddling in somebody's business. They could know a lot of people's business too, because they're a meddler. Show me this, please. Nine of Wands. Yeah, they do this a lot. This person is exhausting, or they're exhausted because they always going. They don't know how to sit still, so they tired. This is like confirmation. This is like they'll hang up off the phone with one person that they was probably dumping on, and then jump on the phone with somebody else right after that. Like they always doing something. Like they can't sit still with their own thoughts, their own mind. And with the Nine of Swords in reverse, you probably do. You're probably somebody that spends a lot of time in solitude. Not because you like meditating or thinking or shit all the time. Like you just be chilling. Show me this, please. Yeah, Four of Swords. This, like I said, you just be chilling. I think this person needs to learn how to do that too. Some people need to learn how to regulate their emotions, and some people need to learn how to regulate their thoughts and their own personal energy. I feel like this person needs to do that. Instead of like picking on like the quiet kid or something like that. So they can ask quiet people like, why you so quiet? Like even other people's silence is unnerving to them. All right. What do we have for the collective, please? The Ten of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is the second time you got it tonight. I feel like despite all this shit going on in your external world, you are still focused on your legacy, generational wealth, how to accumulate that and keep it once you get it. That's all you're concerned with at this time. Hierophant in an upright position. You know, this could be part of your prayers, you know. And Spirit, like, I got you. I got you. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment in the upright. Yeah. Spirit, like, I got you. I got you. Mm-hmm. After Tarot, Three of Wands in reverse. The reason you about to get this is because you waited patiently. And I feel like the wait is about to be over with the Strength card. Something important is going to happen in August, Leo season. Okay? Some judgment may go in your favor. Somebody in authority or someone who's a part of some type of institution is going to grant you something with this Ten of Pentacles. Spirit, for some reason, Spirit just told me that Leo season is going to be lucky for Taurus. Now, Taurus is a fixed sign, and so is Leo. Leo is represented by the Strength card here. Taurus is represented by the Hierophant. Okay. So, Taurus, if I was you during Leo season, August specifically, maybe do some abundance rituals. You might have to show up somewhere with the Three of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're going to be impeccable with your timing. This is not a Taurus reading, but when I'm led to say something, I'm gonna say it. Something good is gonna happen though. I break the deck and I get the Ace of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups and the upright and the Hierophant again, upright position. Major Arcana. Yeah, something's gonna be like ruled in your favor. You had the Justice, you got the Judgment, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Hierophant twice, Judgment in the upright. Yeah, something's gonna go well for you. The crazy thing is that I'm hearing with the Three of Wands in reverse is like, you thought you was gonna be waiting a long time for this. It's gonna come sooner than you thought. And with the Strength card, you might cry because you're gonna be feeling like, damn, I've been strong for this long. Something like that. Somebody's gonna have some type of emotional release with the Ten of Cups. Because they're like, damn, I've been going through it for a minute. So somebody's got some favor. I don't know why I just felt emotional. real quick. Not sad or nothing, but like emotional. Mm-hmm. This King of Swords here. Whoever this King of Swords is, I feel like they're going to be on your team. They're going to be by your side. This could be like a lawyer or esoteric lawyer. This also have Archangel Michael energy. If you look on this King of Swords arm, there's a red cardinal there. In the spiritual animal totem, the red cardinals are representative of like the divine benevolent ancestors. So even if somebody is not in the physical on your side, you got a spiritual representative, especially with the Hierophant twice in the Judgment, that's breathing life back into you and making sure things get in order with the King of Swords. Be grateful. Be grateful. And spirit is saying, in all that you do, like, move with gratitude, even for the smallest things. Something big is about to happen. You got the Ace of Pentacles twice, and the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles twice. Something's going to be given to you. And with the Ace of Pentacles, he got that scarab on his hand. I feel like this is past life shit too. Like, you about to get it now. This could be like past life inheritance. It's coming right now because you need it now. Maybe you didn't need it back then. Maybe you were sustained at one point. But you need it now. So it's going to come now. Excuse me. That's why it's happening now, because it's more, the spirit says pertinent or important right now. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Tower in reverse, so the worst is behind you. Ashe, High Priestess in the upright. So now you step into your true identity, your true form, rare form. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands in reverse. So like I said, something's going to happen. You thought you was going to be waiting for longer. I feel like intuitively you know this is going to happen though with the High Priestess. I feel like you know this. Let me see something. And shout out to my members, gang. I love y'all. I was thinking about that earlier. Shout out to all the members, man. Y'all be holding me down. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Shout out to my loyal subscribers. All right, let's see, gang. Yeah. I want to see something. Because when I was shuffling and the High Priestess came out, so did the Tower in reverse again and the Hangman in reverse. You could have been in an uncomfortable position for a long ass time. And it's like only thing that kept you strong was your discernment, was your intuition. Like somebody just kind of like knew, nah, I'm gonna make some shit happen. Like, nah, something, this bad period gonna come to an end. Something gonna shift. I feel like somebody staying true to their higher self, like, shifted their perspective of whatever they was going through, and that made them shift the circumstances as well. Now, if this hasn't happened yet for you, it will be happening, but just know that you're going to be released from some uncomfortable situation you've been in where you felt like everything was caving in on you, because you got the Tower in reverse twice tonight. Let's see. Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. So I kind of feel like I don't really feel like you apathetic, but I feel like intuitively you just kind of like, fuck it, I'm just listening to my intuition, because the Hangman and the High Priestess is ruled by Pisces in the major arcana. That's a very psychic sign. So you may have Pisces highly aspected in your chart, or you may be a Pisces, but it's something intuitively going on here for you that's enabling you to just be like, fuck it, I don't have to worry about that no more. I don't have to feel stuck like that no more. That's not my problem anymore. And intuitively, for a long time, you knew this day was going to come. You knew it. Where something was no longer going to be a problem. Show me this, please. Your dreams might get wild in the next coming days, weeks, whatever, or they have been. You got the Eight of Swords in reverse. So yeah, like I'm telling you, being freed from either a way of thinking or perceiving a situation. The Four of Cups, perceiving how you feel about some shit. Like it's just, there's gonna be things that you just don't give a fuck about anymore. Because with the Hangman, we see the crown chakra illuminated. So a new way of thinking, imagining, seeing things, perceiving, you know. And you're going to be thinking like, I don't even know why I cared about that in the first place. It wasn't even for my highest good. There's going to be situations like that going on. And you're going to be like, man, I could have freed myself up from this a long time ago. But there's a lot taking place that's going to make that capable. You know, that's going to give room for that. There's a lot taking place in the background of your life. So even if on the surface with the moon, you don't look busy, with the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Hangman, you are busy in the unseen. And with the High Priestess, don't tell nobody about those things. I don't give a fuck how comfortable you are with them. Whatever is happening in the unseen is just between you and your spiritual court at this time. Even in your dreams. Keep your dreams to yourself. Not the goals. I'm talking about the dreams you own when you asleep. All right, let's see. Well, there's definitely some mental space being decluttered, opening up. You probably been getting some crazy ass intuitive nudges. Somebody been daydreaming a lot too. And they like, why would I even just dream that, daydream that? All right, let's see. Four of Cups again. Yeah. You're going to have to really choose which fucks to give. You really are at this time. Some stuff ain't worth it. What is this? Some shit is getting old. Some shit is boring. And it could be in the area of your relationships with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Maybe you tired of meeting the same person. Or if you are in a relationship with somebody, you just tired of them doing the same old thing. Like, or you tired of like playing around. Somebody could be tired of playing around. They're like, man, how many more years do I got this shit in me to just keep playing around? Somebody said till I die. Okay, well, we'll leave you to it. And then somebody else is like, I ain't gonna have these boyish or girlish good looks forever while I'm playing around out here. Knight of Cups in reverse. Or this Knight of Cups in reverse could be realizing that someone isn't paying attention to them anymore, or like isn't letting up. You see how he got his arms crossed on the Four of Cups? That means like in body language, that's like, oh, I'm closed off to this. The green represents the heart chakra. The cups represent emotions. So somebody's just kind of like tired of like investing emotions into people who are like emotionally unavailable. Thank you. Show me this, please. Bottom of the deck, after tarot, somebody's like, yeah, I'm gonna just move on peacefully. So if you the Knight of Cups in reverse, just know that somebody's gonna like exit your life quietly. With the Six of Swords, yeah, they're not gonna argue, they're not gonna fight, they're not gonna ask you why, whatever. This person is probably already mentally checked out. Somebody's already mentally checked out of something. Once that happens, it's like no going back with the Six of Swords. So this could be somebody who's like, who has mentally checked out of a situationship or an unstable relationship. They've already checked out mentally. They're already planning their exit. They're already on it. They could even already have somebody new in mind, like a new suitor in mind. Knight of Cups in the upright. Or somebody's just like, let me get out of here because I'm not about to let my boyfriend keep me from my husband or some shit like that. Somebody crazy. Or like somebody's like, I'm not going to stick around for somebody who can't show up for me emotionally. Whatever. But whoever this person is, could be a man or a woman feeling like this. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So somebody is like, let me get out of something so I don't lose my dignity. Let me just focus on my bag and move on. Maybe I'll just date casually with the Six of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Like maybe somebody's just gonna date casually, but they're not gonna like give up their independence to be with someone. Or with the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles, they're not gonna expect anything from anyone. They're like, as long as I got money and the shit I need with the Six of Pentacles, I don't care who want to stick around or who's emotionally available. Good night, peace and positivity. Somebody's just like, nah, if I could do it on my own, I will. Yeah, somebody's not waiting around anymore with the Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles for someone to like show up and give them something. Yeah. So this is why they elevate to the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So if this is for you, you might meet somebody on the same type of time you on. Like, look, I'm building something for myself. And they like, I'm building something for myself too. And they're like, all right. And they're like, all right. But they're not expecting anything from each other like that. But I feel like there's still an air of respect between them. Because they both got that pentacle in their hand. It's like, I see you, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you out there getting it. I see you out there getting it. It's like a respect. But there's no cups in between this energy. So I don't feel like these are two people that's romantically involved yet, maybe. Because, you know, the King and Queen of Pentacles, they move pretty slow. So these are two people that's like too busy like building their legacy. They're not really rushing into anything in terms of like matters of the heart. They've been through stuff. They know what love is with the Knight of Cups. But they like, let me build something before I get with somebody. So like these are two people that want to have something to offer like themselves before they even like can offer anything to anyone else. But money looks good. All right, let's see, gang. We almost out of here. Oh, wait, no, we're not. Whoever this King and Queen of Pentacles is, Spirit is telling me, like, they don't put trust in people. Not like they have trust issues, but like they don't entrust people with stuff that they know that they're more than capable of doing. So they ain't even gonna trust nobody with their feelings if they don't even feel like that person is capable of like even dealing with it or being present for it. All right, let's see. Five of Swords in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse. Wow, okay. And then the Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay. So a lot of conflict and confusion dying down. What is this? Finally, the smoke clears with the Knight of Pentacles and you're able to move forward on something. I feel like I normally don't really care about retrogrades like that, but maybe if you don't have to like do some long distance traveling, like flying or something during Mercury retrograde, maybe don't do it. I mean, we got the Seven of Swords. I feel like somebody is stupid. Like, somebody likes to do weird things to people who aren't doing anything to them. Like somebody's the Knight of Pentacles on a mission, do whatever they have to do, and then here comes the Seven of Swords again. Somebody might invite you to their house. Don't go. Now, this is only if you feel like this person got sketchy energy. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Like, nothing good will come from it. I feel like just as things die down, somebody like tries to be the Seven of Swords to like kick something back up. You know, this is just somebody that's a distraction. Let me see. Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I don't know. It's like either they with you or they against you. This is too much. The Three of Cups in reverse, the Three of Cups in the upright. With the clarifying the Seven of Swords, it's like somebody don't know if they fuck with you or not. They just like petty. Oh, be around me so I can still be passive aggressive to you. Like, it's weird. They already know you, the Knight of Pentacles. You got shit to do. You know? And they don't know if they want to friend you, fuck you, or fight you. With the Five of Pentacles in the upright and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Clarifying this energy. Sometimes they want you to be successful, and sometimes they want you to be in the same boat as them. This is like misery loves company. With the Five of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's like, let me go be around collective. Because I just feel bad. I need to give them that shit. Ten of Swords. With the Star in reverse. I don't feel good. Let me go be around collective. Let me distract them because they always doing something. They need to feel what I'm going through. Somebody feel unsuccessful, Six of Wands in reverse. They want to be around you, Five of Pentacles, so you feel like that too. They want y'all to be in the same boat. They want both of y'all to not trust nobody. They want both of y'all to like not make no new friends, not make new connections, not be happy around anybody. Ace of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Like, let's just stay in this illusion of seclusion and being outcast. Like, no. Bottom of the deck, the Magician in reverse. And if you don't do it, I'm gonna make sure you do it. I'm gonna manipulate something in your life to where we both miserable. Yeah. Harmony in reverse with the Magician in reverse. Somebody's so busy casting outwardly, they're missing out on important things on the inside world, on their psyche. All right, let's move on, gang. So just be mindful of energies around you while you're on this climb. You know, you got some open enemies. But what's new? People don't have nothing better to do with their time, honestly. And social media has made it easy for them to be creeps. you know? And they probably stay in a victim mindset with the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Five of Swords, Five of Wands. All right, let's see. Which one is this? Why would I grab that? I would feel so embarrassed creeping on somebody that I didn't like or hated or felt threatened by. I would feel like a loser doing that type of shit. Real talk, I would feel like a loser. All right, let's see. You guys got nuked. Urgency. Oh, I never pulled this card before. Let's read it. And bottom of the deck is blackbird omens. Maybe you guys live in an area where there's like always blackbirds, or you always seem to see it and nobody else does. Let's see. This card says, you are being urged to learn more about the craft before you practice it. There are things that have been missed. Don't let a bad situation fester. Seek to clear the air now. Clear your debts if you can. The money is not yours to gamble with. So this is time to be financially responsible or some shit. Like, you know, maybe just tighten up your belt a little bit. It says, don't let a bad situation fester. So going back to you just needing an exit. Like, if you know something is going to crash and burn, just get out of it before it does. With that Tower in reverse, it says you are being urged to learn more about the craft before you practice it. So this is not a time for anybody out of a state of urgency or panic. If you don't know what spirits you working with and shit like that, this is not the time to be doing those spells on nobody. Or with that Magician in reverse, or dabbling in shit that you don't understand. Because you might be very susceptible to trickster spirits. When you're in a spirit of urgency and panic and impulsiveness, you are extremely open to trickster spirits. So, but I mean, you grown, you're going to do what you want to do. But if you're doing something out of desperation that takes away the free will of someone else or harms somebody in some kind of way, or you the only one that's going to benefit from it, but selfishly you think, oh, if I take someone's free will, then they going to be appreciative. Like, there's something going on. Like, be careful what you dabbling in. You know? Because spirituality is so trendy. Everybody be at home like, oh, I'm doing rituals and shit. Don't even know what spirits they talking to. Don't even know what they doing. Doing rituals on people that they don't even have clearance to do shit on. Like, all right, whatever. All right, let's read this Blackbird Omens. So Crow, there's some type of revenge happening. Somebody could have done something not knowing what the fuck they was doing, and now there's something coming back around. This card says, speak your truth without being silenced. Trust your intuition. Pay attention to their warning calls and be alert to the signs around you. Recognize your potential as a seeker of knowledge and wisdom. Things are about to change for the better, period. And right behind that card was Toad, Fortune. So things are about to get better. And even if you're not seeing like blackbirds as omens, there's other omens and animal totems, because we're in the witches familiars deck right here, right? So this is a deck full of like animals and spiritual messages behind them. But even if you're not seeing blackbirds, you're seeing other omens that success could be on its way. You're seeing other signs and symbolisms and serendipities and aha moments and epiphanies and shit. That something good is on its way. With the Fortune and the Toad, I'm hearing that saying like, oh, you have to kiss a few frogs before you get your prince. I'm seeing that, but in a metaphoric kind of way, like you've had to go through a lot before you came into this fortune. And you could be seeing omens that like, yeah, this is really about to happen. All right, let's read this. Owls may be very significant to some of you. All right, here we go. This card says, pay attention to minor details. You are at a crossroads in your life. Manifest positive affirmations in your life for good fortune. Don't doubt your abilities to succeed. Remember, I was telling you at the top of reading, like somebody may be wanting you to feel insecure, that you can't, expand, but you can, don't doubt your abilities. Even if you think that whatever you're doing, there's a lot of other people doing it. It doesn't matter. We go back to the sauce and the magician. They don't have your sauce. They don't have that little razzle dazzle that you put on something. So like, don't doubt your abilities, because your gifts will make room for you. It doesn't matter if other people are doing it. All right. It says you have a lucky streak. Fortune is in your favor. I told you got favor. I told you that earlier. All right, gang, take this message and run with it. It's time to like strike while the iron is hot, because there's a huge shift that's going to happen in the coming months where this window of opportunity is not going to be as available and as lucrative. So you need to strike now. Yeah. The two cards that just came out when I was trying to close the deck was hair transformation, otter dexterity. So like dexterity meaning kind of like if you usually only do things one way, do it another way. Or dexterity is like the ability to like use both hands. You could write good with both hands. You can write good with your left if you normally write with your right. But then at the same time you got protection, brownie. So don't let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. With conscientious, being like aware of everything that you're doing. And it's a squirrel. And it's like, I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. But don't get fucked up trying to get that. All right, with the caution energy here, don't get fucked up, because right after that is the card fly, dis-ease. Okay? So be mindful. Don't eat all the nuts that are offered to you. Don't eat from every plate. If you feel ominous energy in a space, pay attention to that. You're about to transform something in your life. And with the dexterity card, you might have to multitask, You might just have to multitask for like a stretch. Give yourself like a month to really lock in and multitask on something, right? And see how that shit ends up benefiting you with the fortune here. Because the dexterity means like, you know, multitasking. Let's read the dexterity real quick. It says, you have the potential of a champion, period. Nurture your talents and share with others. Practice makes perfect. Work with a sense of efficiency. Know that you are capable, period. Think like a winner. Give it your best shot. Look at your hands. And I said somebody had healing hands or growing hands. It said, look after your hands. Give yourself more credit. Look at what you've already achieved. Be quick off the mark. Studying for an exam or test results. Studying for an exam or test gets results. Thank you. Maintain spiritual and personal boundaries. The 7 of Wands. Yeah. There's fortune coming. This is a time to like really set up strong boundaries, gang. Dexterity, you're going to have to be multitasking. You're going to have to have your hand in this and your hand in that. But like, keep it to yourself. You know, it's all for your personal growth and abundance in your life at this time. Yep. Well, all right, gang. That was your collective tarot reading. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. How to book a personal reading or purchase anything from my websites. Shout out again to my moderators and my magical members of the channel. Everybody who kept it cool in the chat. My loyal subscribers. All right, gang. Until next time. Take good care of yourselves and each other if you can.